Hiya, Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to the channel and happy birthday to those souls born November 16th. Scorpios, ruled by Pluto in the 8th house, all about relationships, sex, life, death, rebirth, transformation. Ooh, did you see that spark? Yeah, you have a spark of energy coming in with you at this time. All right, welcome to all those souls who it's not your birthday, but you're going through rebirth phase, or you felt guided following your intuition and felt guided to join the reading. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A few things that came about before starting the channel. One was that came really quickly was this need for a higher heart healing. Higher heart healing, not the actual heart space, which in chakra world in Sanskrit is green, the color green, but your higher heart. It's the space between your heart and your throat. And right there, almost like on your sternum, that's your higher heart. It's typically the color pink. This is why you hear others speak that on your heart you can place a stone that is pink or green. Pink is typically the higher heart color. And this is very close to your throat because there's a need for you to speak up and speak out. There's someone that, there's a feeling of things falling to pieces, putting things back together. This could be literal, it could be mentally, spiritually, perhaps some feelings falling away, some being created. Someone is definitely submerging into the mystery, the secrets, the shadows, really engulfing your Scorpio roots. I'm getting a visual now of a whale in my crystal ball right in front of me here. And this is really showing the need to connect to Mother Earth. Dip yourself in water, bathe in water, cleanse in water, and also know that it's cleansing you internally. Whale energy is very loving, divine, feminine. It's an embracing feeling one may have with their mother. That whale massiveness. Also very playful, but wise. Not like a ignorant playful. A very wise playfulness about you. We also have, we'll just put this down for now. And they're also asking you to embrace the miracles on earth. The miracles you've experienced, understand, reflect back to when you last had a miracle happen to your life. What was that? Was it someone paying for your meal surprisingly without expecting it? A stranger that perhaps you didn't know? Was it generosity, just kindness, a smile from a stranger and you immediately felt better and you don't even know how or why? Was this something that you did for someone else that created a miracle in their life? This could be something as simple as seeing a rainbow and knowing that you're very much a part of that rainbow. Something that the energy that's coming in is that Spirit really wants you to know how much of a part of this world that you are and how much it matters that you're here. You are surrounded by angels, by light, by guides. Yet they want you to know that you carry the power within to make any transformation you'd like in your life. So something we haven't got to speak about yet is this beautiful moon here. This moon shape, this crescent moon. is carnelian. Carnelian is a very truthful, excellent stone for your voice, for speaking up. It's also really good for your sacral chakra, for your gut, your lower abdomen. So the womb and the voice, connecting them to how do they interact, and what is it that they have to do with your higher heart healing. There's definitely a need for you to speak up about the changes you've made recently is something that's coming in. There's been some um, deep changes that you've had that really transformed your day-to-day life. This involves others that care about you, and they don't really understand or know how to engage with you now. You're kind of struggling with this too. So we are still in this, the moon is in the same position right now that it was yesterday. So it's a waning crescent in Libra. And so this could mean that right now, as far as your body goes, Libra oversees the kidney, the bladder, veins, skin. Okay, so those parts of your body could be actually aching right now, or there could be some sort of sensitivity about them. Just make sure that you breathe into those areas, those spots, if you feel sensations there. And they want me to tell you that raising awareness to a particular body part doesn't mean anything is wrong. Okay? They just want you to know that sometimes it's just important to acknowledge that you have skin, acknowledge your skin, appreciate and have gratitude for the skin that you have on your body, the vessel that carries your soul. So we know there's an immediate to submerge and go deep into the ocean depths with the whale energy and connect. Hear the whale sounds. They'd like for you to listen to whale sounds. It has the most loving songs of frequency. This will open up someone's heart space, their heart chakra that they're wanting, that's been closed off and they've been working with for a while. That message is for someone in particular, someone specific. Feel free to hit that like button, drop a pink heart emoji if you'd like to clarify, claim it, and really move it a little bit forward in your progress of your own energy. So Chalcedony came in, a pink one to be at that, pink Chalcedony. This really brings kindness. It encourages you to be kind, not just to yourself, or not just to others, but to yourself as well. So if you've been a little unkind or maybe irritated, bring some chalcedony into your life, pink at that. And if you don't have any, you can meditate with this one. You can pause the video, stare at it, feel what any sensations that you have. This is you connecting with your own body, your intuition, your third eye opening up. This stone also brings a willingness about you, a willingness to learn new things. So if you're kind of usually stuck or stagnant in set in your ways, this can help encourage you to expand your imagination, your creativity, and allow some flow to come in. This is also why the whale came in as well the whale. well, and now whale, yeah, whale as an animal, um that's that, or well wishes. And we also have well as a place, a source of water that has been used in ancient times. Scorpio, we know you have ties to the moon, but spirit is bringing in, there's awakening in the crystal ball here of something that happened to someone on the recent full moon in Scorpio. This happened to awaken your root chakra. This could have sparked a kundalini within you. Chalcedony, allow it to create a deep sense of trust within your soul, within your mind, your body, and your spirit. Also among the crystals, and we're going to move right along, we have the petrified wood. this this piece, I mean, the way it feels, holding it, seeing it, knowing that this was a tree from over 200 million years ago. Um, it really, not just grounding, but this really does expand the heart space. So petrified wood, and again, you can also meditate to this piece if you do not own your own. Own your own. These words, I done forgot what that means when the words, there's one word that means multiple different definitions, has different definitions to be defined. But there is something about this, and it's bringing in some trickery. Okay, let's pull some cards and see what we have here. Rebirth. Rebirth and renewal are within your grasp. Embrace the cycles of life where endings lead to new beginnings. Allow yourself to be reborn, letting go of the past to fully embrace the future with a fresh perspective. Allow yourself to feel anything by looking at this card. This is going to enhance your own intuition and give you insight. Spirit's asking me to tell you to not doubt yourself with whatever sensation your body makes or whatever you feel. If your body wants to shake, allow your body to shake for a moment and know that that's okay. That is you connecting to your body. And try to ask your body what is, what is going on? What is happening? Why are we shaking? Is there anything I can do? This card, there's Libra energy in here, so I'm not sure what Libra. We are in Libra's moon right now, and this could be why Libra is coming in again, because this also is giving me the Judgment card vibes, which also means rebirth. But I felt Libra when I was explaining the Chalcedony as well, and the carnelian. My throat chakra is struggling. So please, know that this rebirth that's coming for you on your birthday, it's a gift that you're receiving in order to speak up so that you don't have continue to have bronchitis, strep throat, soreness in the throat, allergies affecting your throat, laryngitis, all of these different, you can have a burning sensation in your throat because you're not really speaking your truth, and standing up for how you feel, for your feelings. Sometimes it's important, Spirit saying, to defend yourself. Yeah, detox and letting go of the old patterns that you used to know. That even rhymed. Here we have the Three of Swords. Heartbreak, heartache, and loss. So you are rebirthing into a new person. Letting go of the old heartache, the old heartbreak, the old lover, the old self that served a purpose for you at the time, but now isn't aligned with your energy. So it must fall away. It's time. Spirit says it's time. And you have Six of Cups. Let me hold this card up for you. Allow yourself to feel anything you feel by looking at this. Some of you have rebirthed into nurturing your heart. You have gotten closer with your heart. And now it's time for you to move up to your higher heart. You're working your way up each chakra. So you're starting at the root, maybe even the earth chakra that's at your feet. Or your root, and you're working your way up, and you got to the heart. And in the 7 main chakras that are very common and well known, even though there are over 200 chakras in our body, the higher heart is rarely spoken about. And the higher heart, again, is that space that's very close to your throat, but it's between the throat and the heart. Ultimately, this is one of the spaces that Spirit would like for you to be aware of today. Breathe into. If you can at least set yourself a 5-minute meditation to tap into and breathe into that space. It's like where you're, I don't even know what that's called. It's like right under your throat, there's that bone. I mean, your sternum goes straight down, but I guess that's part of your sternum. There's like the bone, and then there's two little bones, circular bones on joints on each side. And it's kind of like right in that space of where even when you speak, you can feel a vibration in that space. If you put your hand on that space I'm talking about, your higher heart, and speak, you can feel the vibration of your voice there. This may help you, they're saying, when you meditate, to either place a crystal that is good for the higher heart and or for the throat, placing it on those spaces, or just your hand, and allowing this to heal, allowing yourself to be rebirthed into from a wounded heart to a healing heart state. And the Six of Cups shows your reflection. I mean, it's your birthday, so for sure you're probably reflecting back to either last year, 5 years ago, maybe a decade ago. There's so much transitions and cycles of life that one goes through, that you've been through on your journey so far. And if you've lived at least 2 decades, 3 decades, then you understand, or you're able to think back. They want you to think back to when you were 10 years old to 20. Think of all of the transformative states that you have been from 10 to 20. I mean, that is a lot. You go from reaching double digits to learning and growing, going into your adolescence, puberty, hormones, testosterone, everything starts kicking in, and major transformations happen in the teenage years. And then think about the transitions that happen from 20 to 30. All of that growth that you continually have when you start to realize in between that 20 and 30 stage of how you thought you knew everything in the adolescence to realizing that, well, you really didn't. But that's okay. You're still here. This is showing a reflection, a nostalgia feeling of going back to childhood, though, and honoring that space, honoring those tough lessons that you learned, along with that connection, connecting with another. The very free and innocent feeling in childhood that you have. Giving and receiving. Learning to give and receive. For some reason, they're bringing up Valentine's Day. I believe that must be significant for someone here, that something happened to you and your child. Maybe you are married to your high school or elementary school sweetheart, and it started with a Valentine's gift, because that is an area in upbringing of where, in the States anyway, where they use Valentine as a way to give. It's a giving to others and also receiving at the same time. So for some reason, Valentine's Day is coming in. Perhaps this has everything to do with your love. Maybe you met your love on Valentine's Day, or you're going to this coming February. Very exciting. The crown chakra. Pay attention to your ideas, as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answer to your prayers. Allowing the flow of expansion, imagination to enter the crown of your head and flow down your spine to the earth understanding you're connected to the sun and the moon, as well as Gaia, Mother Earth. It's all one. I mean, it's amazing when you think about the world as a universal mind, literally, because it is ever transforming, ever changing, always mysterious, just like you, Scorpio, and magical. Miracles happen every day. And the letter M means something significant. Perhaps you're a mom or a maid, or you are in the cycle of the maiden, mother, and crone stage. That's coming in as well. There's something significant to be said regarding this crown chakra. It does have a lot of waterfalls, so there's this essence of cleanliness. Continue to clean yourself, and I believe that's something to do also with when we lit the Palo Santo and how it popped and cracked. It's like you have a spark inside of you, and it's time for you to let those ideas come into fruition. They're saying not to block yourself anymore. For some of you, in the Six of Cups energy, if this is you connecting with your inner child, I would encourage you to check out the inner child reading. Subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. Also, if you're on a new path of your spiritual awakening, I would recommend definitely connecting to, subscribing to the channel and connecting with the um the short videos I do. I do them once a week, every moon day. I will pull a spirit animal and a number for numerology, an angel number, and also an angel card or a deity, because these are all ways that spirit tries to answer your prayers and connect. And it's also, of course, definitely tapping into your crown chakra, into your body when you in that dream state at night and your body leaves and is traveling everywhere. Your crown chakra is trying to expand and trying to open up. So if your crown chakra has been closed, feel free to work with that energy as well as your heart chakra. One last message before we blow your candle out here for your birthday or your rebirth day is to make sure that you implement the color pink into your life. They'd like for you to wear the color pink, study it, and someone here does not really care for that color for some reason. And you're meant to write about this in your journal. What is it about the color pink that you do not like? So they'd like for you to write it out in your journal and go deep with it to figure out why pink, what you feel when you see the color pink and why that may be. Start to try to drop and lose, let the resistance fade. And you can do this by simply implementing more pink into your life. Even if it's a particular pink color, they're saying you can go with different shades. They say you can pick a different shade of pink. You know, even this rose quartz here is pink, but it still has like this hint of an orange line right there. Wow, it also makes, I don't know if you could see this, but it literally makes an M. So rose quartz, you have some rose quartz at home. They're suggesting you lay that on your higher heart and do a 5-minute meditation, okay? Gift yourself that for your birthday, as Spirit has just gifted you this knowledge, all right? And we will snuff your candle out. Go ahead and set your intention. What would you like to bring into your life? What do you want to happen this next year? Be very clear, precise, and to the point of what it is that you would like to bring into your life. All right? And then we will snuff this candle out on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and your wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.